Hello, this is Pastor Manning bringing you the Side Note podcast from the office of Lighthouse Baptist Church. I have a very quick thought for you today, recording this on a Monday morning. I hope that your week goes well and this truth will be a blessing to you. In Psalm 61, there's a statement made in verse 2. It says, "From the end of the earth will I cry unto thee. When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I." And the psalmist here is talking about a time when circumstance, emotion, the different things of life have come in. The term overwhelmed is sometimes put with the term flood, an overwhelming flood. And we think about a river getting out of its banks. We think about a tsunami coming in. We think about a tidal or a surge, a storm surge coming in. Something where the waters lift up to a point where it inundates and overtakes everything in its path. And what he's talking about in the psalm is being in a position where his heart has been overwhelmed. It's just, maybe it's from a multiplicity of things. Maybe no one of them is that great, but they come together to overwhelm. Or maybe there's a single staggering event or staggering situation that just overwhelms. And he said at that time that he wanted to be led to the rock that is higher than I. It's really significant with that. If you think about overwhelming being associated with a flood tide and being associated with the rising waters, and going to a rock would be a place in which you could get up and you could be safe, where it would not wash away out from under you, and where you could be above the flood tide. And of course, he was reckoning that God is like that, and that rock that is higher than I. Just real quick thought on that, about God being our rock when we're overwhelmed. And I thought about these three things that rock would provide. It would provide protection. And we need to be able to rely on the protection of God when we're overwhelmed. Knowing that we could, this mortal body could perish in any situation. That's a fact. We know it's appointed unto man once to die, and after this is judgment. But we're protected. Thank God, the essence of who we are, our soul, our spirit, our very self, is more than this body. And in Christ we have security. He is our rock. Then perspective. Getting up on that rock allows you to see beyond the flood. It allows you to see beyond the chaos and destruction. It allows you to see things from the proper perspective. When we're led to the rock that's higher than we are, our perspective changes. And as our perspective changes, so does our trust, our rejoicing, even our planning for future actions. And then the third word is permanence. Thank God it's a rock that is higher than I. It will not be moved. It cannot be destroyed. It's solid. I'll be 62 years old here in just a few weeks. And there's a lot of things that I've held and cherished, and some places, some churches, some institutions that I've cherished down through my life. And some of them are gone, washed away. Gone. Some have fallen to decay. Some through different circumstances are no longer accessible. But there's a rock that remains, and that rock is Christ. On Christ, the solid rock I stand. All other ground is sinking sand. Thank God we have that rock. These three words about the rock that is higher than we are: protection, perspective, permanence. Jesus Christ can be and wants to be all of these things in your life. Trust in Him, not just for your salvation, but for your sustaining, your strengthening, and your continued following. May God bless you. Have a great day, whatever day you've listened to this on, and may the Lord guide you into following Him in peace. I ask that you would just love Him, honor Him, and think about Him today as you go through your day. God bless you. Have a great day.